Good morning, designers, and welcome to this might be episode 109 of Game of Rugs. Today we're going to do all of the normal things. We're going to do some voting. We're going to look at some scores. I'm going to complain about a bunch of shit, but I'm also going to point out a secret of Design Home that may or may not be a secret to you. I can tell you it was a secret to me until my dumbass figured it out by accident. So in terms of complaining, let's start with that. I'm just going to say I hate this room. It's not, so we have new limited edition stuff. And it's not that I hate the Botanical Bliss set or that I hate the Sunset Paradise set. I dislike neither green nor orange. What I dislike is this. It's just brown, and it reminds me of like a super traumatic event that I may have mentioned on this podcast that I know is not a podcast before. But about 2 years ago, my husband and I went away for a romantic weekend to our local 5-star resort. And when I turn up at a 5-star resort, I foolishly expect a 5-star hotel. The entire hotel was brown. Everything in the hotel was brown. Everything in the hotel, the entire hotel looked like this, but browner. It was, and then you got to the room and the bathrobes were brown. Who wants brown bathrobes in a hotel? All that does is make it look like the hotel doesn't do their laundry. Oh, and then the art on the walls, the art was brown, but the art was so brown that it was like the designer had come in and done the hotel. And then the hotel manager had turned up and been like, I see where you're going. It's really brown, but do you think you could make it browner? It was so traumatic. And speaking of brown, this is what we have for voting. This I feel is more justifiably brown. I'm less disturbed by this set that they gave us to design than I am disturbed by today's daily, which is obviously really disturbed. But so we have this going on, and I remember doing this room. Does anybody ever have the thing where they remember doing a room, but it feels like they did it 3 months ago, and you see it in voting, and you can't believe that it was only 3 days ago? I mean, it's sometimes it could at the most be 3.5 days ago that you did a room that has turned up in voting. And I look at this room and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that from back in the day. Back in the day was like Wednesday. Okay, well, I actually prefer the room on the bottom, even though it doesn't have, see, the room on the bottom doesn't have any art, it doesn't have any plants, it doesn't really have much of anything except the bare minimum to meet the room requirements. But the room on the top has like a rug that doesn't go with its poofs at all. And that really bothers me. It disturbs me. And then the art doesn't go with anything. The art goes with neither the rug nor the poofs. And I'm going to vote these rooms equal because I don't know what to do. Wow, we got some super crappy voting. The room on the top has a rug. Let's vote for that. Ooh. So this person at the bottom has this is nice stuff. It's level 91 prizes. I want to be level 91. I love these things. They're so cool. God, grown-ups are so cool, man. I just want to be a grown-up. It's probably like, do you think it's like real life adulthood? Like all you want to be is a grown-up? And then you grow up and you get there and you realize that actually this just costs a lot of money. Maybe it's like that. I wonder if all these level 91 players just spent €1 billion or dollars on this game. Anyway, I'm voting for the room on the top. Definitely voting for the room on the bottom. This is super cute. I know we don't like dead animals. They're faux rugs. It says that. They're faux. And the horse skull, okay, horses don't have antlers. Whatever that thing is, a cow. A cow skull on the upper left. This thing. The ornate faux skull. I love those. Yeah. We're voting for this room. It's really nice. I love this piece of art as a choice for this room. Really, really pulls the whole thing together. Very nicely done, Chloe Bell. And of course you own an adorable dog. Of course you do. Did anybody else break their heart over this dining room? Wow, this one on the bottom, this is nice. This is beautiful. It doesn't even match. The table at the front has orange chairs, and the table at the back has black chairs, and I don't care. I think this room is really, really pretty, and I am happy to vote for it. They did a much better job than I did. I did an okay job using like a off white and orange theme, but then like this person on the bottom here, you needed a bunch of DWR stuff, I think. Yeah. And then I needed to use my Nexus cubes in black to finish meeting the room requirements, and the whole that it basically the result was just it looked like vomit. Go me. Okay, well I really like the room on the top here, and I love this the limited edition items that they picked to fill out the room. The baskets on the floor are nice. The art is a nice choice, but their tables are particularly lovely. Like it's a very natural room, and they picked these nice cell mat tables that we all won recently, or some of us won recently, or maybe I should just say that were a recent prize. And these Philips collection chairs, I suspect this person, like me, won them quite a while ago and hung on trying to find the perfect excuse to dump them, use them in a room. And this room is it, so good job. Okay, I am voting for the room on the bottom, even though a bunch of stuff doesn't go together because I hate these chairs on the top. Like this room could have been designed by angels sent from God, and had they used these chairs, I would not vote for it. So here I am doing the Dark Lord's work, voting for the room on the bottom. Okay, bless the person on the top. They did their best with what they had, and that is all any of us can ever do. But their chairs don't match each other, and they don't match their tables don't match, and the whole thing isn't great. And they don't have any table decor. I used a non-matching chair for my room, but I hid it behind some flowers. We'll see if I get away with it. So we're going to vote for the room on the bottom, even though that floor decor is weird. Like this white vase is weird, but sure, what can you do? Okay, a lot of us use non-matching chairs. This room on the top is lovely, though. This room on the top is lovely. It's using a ton of limited edition stuff, but it's not from the new limited edition series. I love white and green. I think it looks great against brick. I am here for this. I am voting for that room. Good job, Melkor. Okay, so we've done some voting. We are going to go dumpster diving, which is the part where we look at my scores. Thank you. Here's my daily reward. God knows I deserve it. Oh, should we work our way down or should we work our way up? Let's work our way up. Okay, well, that was a perfectly mediocre score for a perfectly mediocre room that no matter what I did, I could not make it look full. I did win this chandelier, which I know is the only reason. Like, I kept doing this room and I was like, it's terrible. My design is terrible. I threw it out. That rubbish design was like my ninth attempt, but I really liked the chandelier and I wanted to win it. And you can't win it if you're not in it. So I thought that I would do my best, even though it was terrible. Yeah, all of these other rooms are way better than mine. Good job. I mean, I hate this, but it's nice. This person used the same piece of art that I did, but they made way better rug and furniture choices. And yeah, I just couldn't make it work. Story of my life to date. Yeah, we're not talking about this now. You're not my favorite today. Cute. Okay. Well, I liked this room. I struggle with teal. It's not my favorite color. I thought that I did a good job. I was not 100% sure. I was 100% sure how I felt about using a navy dresser in this room. I was not 100% sure how voters would feel about my using a navy dresser in that room. And lo, that may have been my problem. These are very nice rooms. I mean, some of them are very nice rooms. Not all of them are very nice. But that's so much teal. God, it just makes the emotion sick. I love this room. I love that. The floor cushions, perfect choice. Perfect. I would have designer envy about that room if I didn't dislike teal so much that I don't care. Mission Hill starter. 4.89. Oh, good. I'm pleased with the 4.89. I did my yellow and black thing that I like to do. I used this chandelier that I've never used before. And no, I'm really pleased with that score. I would have been more pleased with a 5, but okay, sure. Oh, look, someone got a 5 with that rug that I love, and people keep telling me that everybody hates it. But that person got a 5, so nana nana boo boo. I can't believe they got a 5 with that hideous piece of art, but that's how good the rug is, people. I know you all hate it. You're all wrong. You're just wrong. And it's always nice, it's always reassuring to know that no matter what the room is, neutrals can triumph. Anyway, there's that. I can't pronounce this. Oh, okay. See, I like 5s. I love diamonds. Not complaining at all. I had these dingy dingies on the walls, the palm things. I don't know if they were limited edition, but I've never used them. And I finally used them for this room, and I was really pleased with that. And I put my room in before the new limited edition items came out. And so I didn't think that it would do that well. I really was just trying to fill the room because I think I needed money for another room, and I'm pretty shocked that this room got a 5. I mean, this room is more like a 4.86. This room is more like a 4.89. And this 4.89 is closer to a 5, in my opinion. But that's the thing. Like, everybody complains when they get a whack score. Nobody complains when they get a whack 5. It does kind of all even out. 4.55. Well, like, screw you and the horse you rode in on. This room was... Like, I hate army green, and I loved this room. I loved this room. Did I at least win the chair? Okay, I was here for the chair, and I did win that, so... What? I just am sitting here feeling really grumpy because I don't even like dark green, and I loved this room that I put together, and I was really proud of it. And, like, my mom did not put it on the fridge. I guess I was going to say, I guess we were all about the super brights, but this person didn't use any of the new limited edition stuff. They got their 5 with, I think everything in this room is stock except one plant. Yep. This one plant was a limited edition plant. It was a perfectly nice choice, but the plant is not what made or broke them on this room. So, good job. This room's amazing looking. It's amazing looking. It's not really... Okay, and this person used dark green, and I'm sorry. I am sorry. My room is way nicer looking than this person who used dark green. You know what they used? They used the new rug. All right, well, I just reserve the right to be grumpy pants because I like this room a lot. I mean, okay, maybe I have terrible taste, and that's fine too. So anyway, here's the thing that, oh yeah, like great. Here we're gonna do the thing where clearly my scores show I have terrible taste, and now I'm gonna show you that I'm also stupid because I was showing a room in a previous episode, and a friend of mine was like, "Oh my God, you held on to those floor cushions forever," and I was like, "They're not limited edition floor cushions." And she was like, "But I don't have them." And I have, of course, now chosen a room to show you that doesn't have any floor decor. Let's find another room. I have designs in progress in a bunch of very poor rooms. This room also doesn't have... I have an apartment 2B sectional and a white marble item anyway. Okay, so, yes, here we have some floor decor. Here's the floor decor that I own. Here's the floor decor that I can buy, all of which I want to buy. Here's the floor decor I'm not grown up enough to buy. And so for, like 37 billion years, I thought this is all the floor decor that I can buy. Yeah. Actually, not so much. Keep going. Keep going. And here, tucked at the end, is the specialty decor from, I believe the specialty decor items come from your My Homes. And I think that what they do is shove that stuff at the end. Here we're just going to throw in a random table. And then, so we have decor for this table. And here's the stuff I own. Here's the stuff I can buy, none of which I want to buy. I hate all of this. And then here's a bunch of stuff I can't buy, all of which I want to be able to buy. And then I keep going and keep going and keep going. And here is more table decor. The specialty decor is stuck at the end. So you can buy pink flowers all the time. You can buy yellow flowers all the time. You can buy this gold stuff all the time. Like some of my favorite stuff is down here. I love these orange flowers. These are my favorites. I love them. I love them. But as we also know, pink is just very useful. It's very useful in this game. You can pretty much never throw too much pink in a room. So yeah, and then the same thing is true for art, although the art is not as exciting at all. So here's all the art that I own, which I'm so trying to use without buying new art. And here's all the art I can buy. And here's way more art that I can't buy down here. La la la. I'm not really looking forward to any of this art, I have to tell you, until you get up way high. Like levels I'm probably never going to see in my lifetime do have very nice art. Okay, but then you go down to the very end, keep going, keep going, keep going. And this is not special to decor, it's just misfiled decor. Should you wish, you can buy a drawing of the solar system, or a print of the solar system. You're probably not going to really want to ever do those things, but to my enormous annoyance, here are all the plants that I own. Here are all the plants that I can buy. Here are all the plants that I can't buy. And then there are no more special plants. It would have been very cool to have specialty plants hidden down here at the end, but I guess you can't have everything. You can have pink flowers, so that's good. And so that is my super special tip for the day. There is extra floor decor and extra table decor and very poor extra art. But honestly, I really feel like making sure that you know that you can get pink flowers and you can get purple floor items is worth having sat through 21 minutes of this episode. So I hope you learned something today and found out something useful like I accidentally did. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see future episodes of Game of Rugs, please become a subscriber. We would love to have you. Bye now.